Hello Cancer, this is Seth and you're watching Rodriguez Mystic, and this is your monthly tarot forecast for the month of October 2017 for all of you Cancerians out there. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards now and we'll be looking at the main themes of the month for Cancer. And for those who are interested, I'm working with the Aquarian Tarot deck, and the oracle cards that I'm going to be drawing from for this month are The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray and the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay, Cancer, so the central message for this month of October is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, the way that I tend to view him is that he's a student of sorts. This is somebody who is commencing on a new course of study, a new course of development. It doesn't have to be specifically a course of education. It's any skill or area of knowledge that you want to develop and grow in, and it's the very beginning of this journey because it's the page. So it's saying that for the month of October it feels like there's a lot to learn, and that this month will be the commencement of that. It really feels like a good time now to really put those first steps in place to learn, to study, to grow in a particular area that you feel called to master. And the Page of Pentacles is somebody who is stepping out on that path. So this is the central overall theme of the month of October 2017 for you. It's some kind of new beginning in a course of study or training. And as I say, it doesn't have to be the classic idea of going to college or university. It could be something that you're studying privately in your own time, in your own way. But there's a lot to learn this month, and this month is the beginning of that. Now, at the beginning of the month of October, it looks a bit stressful. We've got here the Ten of Rods. The Ten of Rods is about working very hard. It's about being stuck into a routine. It's about the long, hard grind. And it can also be about overburdening yourself with other people's problems, taking on too much. So are you being overworked? At the beginning of October, you may just feel like there's a lot that you're getting on with, and it may just be feeling a bit too much. So it's always good when this card comes out to assess everything that you're doing, assess what is a part of your routine, and see if there is any way that you can lighten the load. See if there's any way that you can make things a bit easier for yourself. Are you taking on too much? And if we have got this course of study that you're embarking on, it feels like this card is saying that it's a good idea to look at any areas of your life where you're doing too much and see if you can reduce that in order to make time for this new course of study and learning and training. So with the beginning of the month, if you don't make any changes, it just feels like the beginning of October is going to be quite stressful and involving just a lot of work and really feeling like you're just plodding on. So that's the beginning of the month that we've got here. Now moving into the centre of the month, again it really feels like it's reiterating the message that I've just given from the Ten of Rods. We have the Eight of Swords here, which is about feeling trapped, feeling stuck in a situation, but deep down it's saying that you can walk away from this if you want to. And this feels like you've created a rod for your own back. It feels like it's referring to overworking yourself. With the Ten of Rods here, it feels like you may be under a lot of pressure and under a lot of stress, and this card is saying you feel trapped, you feel stuck by it, but remember you can walk away from this. So there's a really strong message that I'm getting just from these two cards of encouragement, encouraging you to make life a bit easier for yourself. So is there anything in your life that you feel stuck with, anything that you feel is an obligation or a responsibility that you don't want to have anymore? And is it actually something that you can walk away from? And the Ten of Rods suggests that there is something that you can walk away from, because this card often comes up for people who are making too much work for themselves. So have you bitten off more than you can chew? So look at this, look at what makes you feel trapped, and try and break away from that. That's the message for mid-October. And for the end of October, we have the Four of Rods, which really feels like things will be feeling a lot more calm and balanced. So it feels like it's saying, if you do manage to give up this this responsibility, or it may not even be a responsibility, it may be something that you've been acting as if it's a responsibility, but it's not actually your responsibility. It's not something that you have to be doing. And it feels like once you lighten the load and you break free from this prison that you've created, it's a prison of your own making, then you can relax and be more calm and balanced, because the Four of Rods is about a peaceful home. It's about things feeling much calmer for you. So it feels to me like after the initial stress of the month of October, things will be feeling a lot more balanced and relaxed. And if they aren't, again, just ask yourself, what can you do to make life a bit easier for yourself? Don't be so hard on yourself, is what this card is saying. Now, your tips and hints card is the Justice card. This is about truth and authenticity. It's about doing what is correct for you, and again, it's about harmony and balance, because we've got the scales here. So it ties in very well with the Four of Rods. The idea that you're going to be restoring yourself to a sense of balance and peace, and that this is the right thing for you. And I feel that the Justice card is saying that it is justified for you to lighten the load. Because you may be a bit of a workaholic this month, and it's saying, don't feel bad about this. This is actually, you're doing something that is true and correct for you. So by letting go of some of these things, by making life a bit easier for yourself, you're actually doing something that is much needed. It is the correct thing to do for you. So don't feel bad. Remind yourself that this is justified. And then from the Oracle decks that we have here, we've got from the Earth Magic deck, I have Ocean, and the phrase for this card is ebb and flow. So it's about things coming into our life and things going out. And this is saying it's okay to let go of some things. Don't keep taking on more and more and more, because this Page of Pentacles is about taking on something new. It's saying in order to take on something new and to begin this new course of study or training in something, you're going to have to let go of a few things as well. So don't feel bad about this. It's like saying it's a reminder, it's a healthy reminder that in life we go through a series of ebbings and flowings. You know, we have things coming in and things going out. So this is really saying it's a good time for you to let go of some things and not feel bad about it, because you've got the Justice card there as well. And now from the Keepers of the Light deck, we have Odin. And the key phrase for this card is psychic insight, and it says, your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, and follow your intuition. This ties in perfectly with the Justice card, which is all about truth. And it's saying to follow your intuition, and I feel that following your intuition is by embarking on this new course of study or training. And following your intuition will also mean letting go of these unnecessary pieces of work that you've set for yourself. So definitely the phrase that the cards and my intuition keeps bringing over and over to me again is to lighten the load. October really feels like a good month for you to cut back on some things so that you can make way for a new beginning and a new course of study, so that you can have something fresh in your life, which is going to be a new project, but you're going to be embarking on this in a much more relaxed state of mind because you have lightened the load. So this is your tarot reading for the general themes for October 2017 for all of you Cancerians out there. And I hope that this helps, and feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and all of my information can be found below this video. If you would like to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, if you want to read my blog, all of the information is down below, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do that as well. The information is down below. So until next month, have a good one, Cancer, and take care.